Hi everybody, it's Maria Schonder with Harmony Nutrition. Today we're going to explore a vegetable that isn't too common, at least it's not too common to me. Maybe you have more experience than I do. I have had it before and I like it, but it's a little unique. They're stinging nettles. My CSA gave us some today. Fairview Gardens, love that place. And one of the reasons I love being a member of a CSA is that I have the opportunity to try new things. And stinging nettles are kind of on the new list. They look like this. Now I'm not going to touch them because they will irritate your skin. I keep them in the bag, I washed them well in the bag, and I just kept them in here. Now the stinging part will deactivate once you cook. So I have a dry skillet here, it's on medium. I'm going to put the nettles in with a little bit of the leftover water and steam them for about 3 minutes. That's all it takes. Now I have some pre-steamed, so I'm just going to take this off and continue on with the recipe. I'm going to make a pilaf for you today. It's a trick that I love to do. We're just going to add some vegetables to some rice to boost up the nutrition, the flavor, and the variety of it. So I have a skillet here on the burner. Turn it back up to medium. I'm going to use the nettles. I'm also going to use some shiitake mushrooms, a little bit of lemon zest, and some shallot. Now, I have pre-cooked about 2 tablespoons worth of shallot and about 1/4 cup of shiitake mushrooms in a little bit of ghee. It's my current favorite fat to cook with. You don't need a lot, but the flavor is incredible. So remember, I pre-sauteed these. All it takes is putting them in the skillet at the same time until they sweat and get soft. I added a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. We'll let those warm up. And here are the nettles. So these have been steamed for just about 2 or 3 minutes. I used tongs to get them in there and to take them out. But as I said, these are not going to bother you anymore. So I'm going to just chop these up finely, because we'll add them to the pilaf. Now, nettles taste a little bit like an earthy spinach to me. They are really high in calcium and iron. They're also incredibly high in protein. So I'm just coarse chopping this, like so, and we'll add that to our mixture. Nettles grow wild some parts, and if you have them in your backyard, consider yourself lucky. It's a real treat to be able to go out and forage your dinner. So I've got the mushrooms and the shallots, and now I've added the nettles. Now if you don't have nettles or you don't particularly want to try nettles, you can substitute spinach. Arugula would be great. But even if you don't want to try nettles, I encourage you to bust out of your routine. We all get in them, but try something new. Ask your farmer at the farmer's market or your produce person about a suggestion. It's always a good thing to branch out. I've added a cup of pre-cooked brown rice. I'm going to toss this up. I'll add a little salt and pepper to it. Just mixing it in. So you could add, you know, I use this trick all the time. I use broccoli sometimes chopped up finely. I use spinach, or you could certainly use reconstituted dry mushrooms. Any vegetable that you have on hand. Just going to give it a little taste here. It's good. It needs a little salt. I did pre-salt the mushrooms. A little salt and a little pepper. Give it a stir. So this is a really earthy dish that might be great with a piece of dark meat seared chicken. I'm going to dish it up in a little plate, and we'll zest some lemon on top just to give it a little top note, a little freshness. There we go. And a little color. But the green and the brown and that brown rice looks really pretty. Zesting a little here on top. Smells good. There you go. Enjoy.